It's an echo. Echo. Echo.
Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
Hi, I'm Rena.
And today we're going to be playing Foundations of Rome, this gigantic, way too big box that can literally fit over my head. The echo's not great in here, unfortunately, but you can get the idea. This, Foundations of Rome for Arcane Wonders, and we're going to be diving into a two-player gameplay, which I've already said. Let's go ahead and give you the general overview of the game, then we'll teach things as we go, and we'll go from there. So, what are you doing? Holding coins? Holding coins?
Very nice coins.
So, speaking of which, it's a good point. I should mention that. These are not the actual coins you get in the Kickstarter copy of Foundations of Rome. These are my own coins that I got from Top Shelf Gamer. I think they're out of stock, unfortunately. I'll throw a link down below. You might be able to find them somewhere. I like these a lot better. This game is one of the most premium games I've seen ever, but I like these coins a lot better than the coins they had. But general high-level overview of the game, we're playing a two-player gameplay, which means we're going to be ignoring these blue rows in the corner. We're playing on the center grid. We're going to be going through a sequence of 3 ages. In each age, you take 3 actions a turn. Well, not a turn. You take one of 3 actions on your turn. You can either buy a deed from the available market, which we'll be putting out shortly. Alternatively, you can build a building on deeds you already own. Or lastly, you can take money based on 5 coins plus potentially more, depending on the buildings you've built. Past that, there's a lot of point scoring going on. We'll explain it more as we get up to it, but the general idea is population is relevant for points, money is more relevant for building your economy, and then civic buildings at the top over here are going to score you a lot of points. We're currently playing with these leaders, who I don't think they're called leaders, they're like player roles or something like that. We're playing with those. I have Fortunate, where I start the game with an additional 5 silver, and you have?
I have Strategic. Each time I construct one of these civic buildings, I gain an extra victory point.
We are also playing with the monuments over here. We have 2 plus the number of players, in our case 4 monuments in play. Again, we'll talk about these as we go through the game. Maybe we'll talk with them in a turn or two into it. We are not playing with a variety of other modules. This game has a bunch of modules mixed in. We're just playing with that. Lastly, every single time we've played so far, we've played with the optional player draft because we like drafting. For the funsies, this time we're not going to play with player draft. We're just gonna, just to try it out. We don't want to give it a shot. Drafting's always better inherently, but we can try this out.
It's up to you.
So let's go ahead and place down our tokens on our various lots on the board. You cannot buy a deed if you don't have any lot markers. So there's a balance there of trying to make sure you use your lots at the right time. Additionally, there is a trading and stealing module. We're not going to be using that for 2 reasons. First of all, it's a 2-player game, and the trading is less fun, not fun, but less fun in a 2-player game, and also because well, just that's the reason. So
Apparently should definitely have drafted this time.
Drafted? Why? Because your buildings are all there, my buildings are all there.
Yeah.
Alright, these are all going to go into your personal pile. We have a variety of monuments. We'll go over a turn or 2 in, and I'll start the process of in the game or in general.
Depends on the day.
Dun, 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 dun.
Are you starting?
Okay, I will start, and I'm going to move these cards down so I can actually reach them as we play.
That's fine.
I'll put them off to the side over here. We have our coin piles. Now, in general, you start with 5 coins for the first player and 6 coins for the second, 7 for the third, etc. And you're going to go through each age until all the cards are completely gone.
Oh, it's a 6. I wish you guessed a 6.
Yeah, those are 3s. Yep. Okay, so
Ready?
with that said, I'm first player, and I will start us off. I'm going to go ahead. Let's look at the buildings. We have F6 over here, which is good for you. We have D1 over here, which is not good for me. G3, which is good for you. E6, which is good for me. I'm okay with E6. The question is, do I care enough to buy the money? That's an interesting question. And then there's B2, which I don't mind, and F5, which I don't mind. There's a whole lot of options that I just don't mind, but nothing I'm particularly overly compelled by. So I think I'm going to just take a building action, and I'm going to build an economy building over here on A4. So I took an action to replace one of these building markers with one of my buildings from my player tree over here. This is economy building, a commerce building.
Which is I always mix
Those
up.
are civic. Civic.
I know. This is
that is per
points
civic building. Per civic building.
And this is not a civic
That's not
building,
building.
and this is 1
point per building. Yep.
Oh,
so I built a commerce building. I'm going to get additional income when I take a gain income action. Your turn, sweetie.
My turn. I'm going to go ahead and buy that F6.
Okay. 2 coins. Cards slide down.
I have to start building soon.
Yep. Because that's the downside. You're going to run out of things fairly quickly.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's definitely interesting. The E6 is still somewhat tempting to me, but not overly tempting. Is it tempting enough to spend that money on is the question. Because the E6 is good for you as well, and you're out of money. You're not out of money. You have enough money to buy it. You can buy it.
Stuff.
You can buy it, but I think I'm going to stick with my current actions, and I'm going to continue my trend of trying to get some money going. So I think I'm going to go ahead and place this down over here on this building on D6, and that's going to be another build action, and I got another building out.
Nice.
Your turn.
E6 does look very...
Go for it. If you don't take it, I might.
I'm going to spend all my money And I'm going to have to build next turn because I'm
Okay.
out of A, I'm out of money, and B, I'm out of...
This goes to your deed pile.
Thank you.
Okay. On my turn, I will go ahead.
Ooh, E2.
You have an E2, which is better for you than it is for me. A lot of these new cards are better for you. I'm kind of tempted by some cards, though. I could grab some stuff. I do have the money for it. D1 is not that helpful right now. G3 is a little bit obnoxious to you. I think I'll go ahead and take D1. So I'm going to spend 2 to grab D1, prepping for the future. Or do I care about that? You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and take 7 money, actually. I'm going to take 7 money.
Very nice.
Basically, I take 5 money plus 1 money for each commerce building, which means 7 money. Your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and knock this right out real quick because
Okay.
that just seemed like a good way of getting...
4 population on the track. So we'll explain how population scoring works when we go through the first end of age scoring. For right now, you can see the population part of the board. You can't see the point parts. We'll deal with that when it comes time. Okay, so that was your turn.
Indeed.
I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 and buy B2.
Nice.
I'm going to place a marker down on B2, and it's your turn.
I'm going to go ahead.
You slide down.
This is just 1 for every building.
That is 1 point for every building it touches.
So I'm just going to go ahead and put this here because this seems like a nice little spot.
Sure.
That would be useful to
Now we have D2, and we have
Okay,
E2.
so I gain a victory point straight up because each time I construct a civic building, I gain a victory point.
Yes,
So I go
okay.
straight up right
So you
there.
can't see that on camera, but she has a victory point. We'll talk about it later. Okay, I kind of want some options. That could be useful. That could be useful. Those all could be useful.
So many useful things.
I'll spend 2, and I'm going to buy D1.
I will take income, please.
Okay. And you get 5 income, I believe?
I do.
Okay. Here's fun. 2, 1, 2.
Thanks.
Okay. I think I will go ahead and spend 4.
Buy B1.
B1.
Very smart.
Okay.
Goodness. Okay. Want to put a new one out?
I do.
I'm going to spend 2, and I'm going to buy
You got
G3.
E1. G3, okay. That's the last card for the round is going to be coming out right there. That's the last card, G5. Ooh, G5 is useful for you.
Yes, it is.
Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about these monuments over here. The monuments that we have in play are currently Imperial Harbor. This building must be constructed on a lot on the edge of the board. It's a size 4 building along the edge of the board. And then we have the Royal Winery, which will give you 4, it's just giant 6. There's no requirements. It's a giant 6 piece though. We have the Forum Romanum, which you must have plus 6 on the population track, which you are currently getting close there. We have Circus Maximus, which is you must have 14 deed cards in your discard pile. So you must have a total of 14 basically owned placements between buildings and all those things. And that's what we have for the 4 monuments. And it's my turn, and I'm kind of intrigued by many, many things that we see. Many, 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 many things. But I kind of really need to build some stuff at this point. Because...
You mean you only have 1 thing left?
Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
We don't talk about blue, no. Okay, I could build some more income, or I can start getting up in the population. I'm going to go ahead and get up in the population. We're going to slot this over here, and I will take, if you don't mind, give me 2 population.
Sure. I am going to spend 2, so I'm going to have 1 change, and I'm going to buy F5.
Like an F5.
It's very loud.
Okay.
Your turn.
I think that I will go ahead and take E2 for 2 money.
I have income, please.
Income, 5 money.
Yeah. I don't have any income yet. It's alright. It's fine.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
On my turn, I will spend 4 and buy E1. Your turn.
I will go ahead and spend 4 money and buy G5.
G5, okay.
Boom.
I'm going to go ahead and build this building up here, taking 4 population, please.
Very nice. So you go to 6.
Your turn.
Don't know what I really want to do right now. I'm going to build a bakery.
Okay, that'll be... Okay, that's your turn. I can get D2. I can't. I don't have money to get D2. D2 would have been useful for me to get, though. That was much smarter. Why in the world did I not get D2?
It's a fabulous
That
question.
is so silly of me. And this A5, which is also not bad either, but I need money to get either of those. So I'm going to go ahead and take money. 7 money to you.
What?
To you. Your turn.
I know. I'm debating what I want to do. Okay. A5 is... Where is A5? A5 is over here.
Yes.
It's not that crazy. And D2 is right over there. That could be useful later on. But do I want to lock up so many of my buildings?
Always an interesting question.
I know. I don't think I will. I will take some income, please.
Okay.
I get 6 money now.
6 money to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and buy D2.
There you go.
Your turn.
I think I'm going to prep once more and take 6 money.
Okay. 6 money to you. I am tempted by so many different options. They're all tempting in all different ways. It was my wedding day. I think I'll go ahead and convert this into a civic building over here.
Very nice.
That's going to give me a point for every 2 population. Your turn.
See, that would be that. I gotta regret this later.
That's entirely fair. But in the meantime, you have 4 population more. Okay. That's your turn.
And that takes me another 4. Takes me to 8.
Well, that makes my move a little easier. I'm going to go ahead and build this along the edge of the board. That's a 4. Can you move me up 4 population? Can you move me up 4 population?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Your turn.
Oh, there's A5 is still over there. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and buy A5 and
Sugar Endgame.
Yeah.
So once somebody
Well,
buys the last
Endgame,
card in the row, you're going to have both players will have another opportunity to go ahead and do stuff. So I can do one more action, and so can Rena. Now my actions are limited because my purchasing action is not strong. I can't build a building unless it's a 1 building, which doesn't help me that much. You have the opportunity to build a 1 building as well, which won't help you that much either, interestingly enough. So I'm not worried about your 1s. Instead, I think I'll go ahead and take income to prep myself for next round.
I hear you.
Okay. Okay. And you get that. Okay. Very good. So we proceed to end of round, which we're going to go ahead and start scoring. You want to pass me that scoreboard so we can walk everyone through it?
Yeah.
The entire scoreboard. We'll put it back there properly.
There you go.
Okay, so double layered, so we don't have to worry about these sliding around. Basically, first things first, we're going to score for population. The way that works is whoever's in first place will get their population number plus the bonus of the round. For round 1, that is 4 points. For round 2, it's 7. For round 3, it's 10. You can't see the 7 and 10, they're covered. So in this case, I'll get 14 points, meaning I'll go up 14 on this track from 0 to 14. Rena, who's in second place, will get whatever the person in first place is, meaning had Rena been even over here, she still gotten the same 10 points. So in this case, she's going to go ahead and get 10 points. So you move up from 1 to 11. Then we're going to look at our individual player boards where I have nothing on my board that gives me points. That's not entirely true. I have this over here that gives me points. So I'll get 1 point for every 2 population. That's 4 populations, so I get another 2 points. And then you, Rena, have what?
I have 1 for every building that I'm touching.
So that's another 2 points for you. And do you have anything else that you built?
No, I don't think so. No,
like
because these are
yeah,
just money.
And that's basically round 1 on the scoring track. Each round will escalate as we go through it, but that's round 1. Additionally, we collect income, not with the 5, but with the standard amount over here. So Rena gets 2, and I get 2 as well. So we both each get 2 money, and then we proceed to set up the next round of cards over here. So we're going to set this up. We're going to start placing these out, and I believe I go first because you triggered the last action. So to that end, over here, there's E7, which is obnoxious for you if I take that. There's G2, which is kind of just sitting off to the side. C7, C7 is probably most obnoxious to you. A6 off to the corner there. F1, which is helpful-ish, maybe. And then E3. Although those are all expensive.
Yep.
I'm kind of inclined to take C7 for 4.
Excuse you.
That's exactly correct. It was fairly rude.
So incredibly rude.
But now it's your action.
I know, G7. I don't need G7. E7. E7 is useful. E7 is useful. E3. E3 is also good. F1. It's all the way up over there.
Now, for context, just so you know, the Imperial Harbor, this is considered to be the edge of the board in a two-player game.
I'm aware. I'm going to place that and buy. What did I just give you?
You gave me 4.
Yeah, A6.
Okay, I'm going to pay, we have the 1s over there, I'm going to pay 4 for F1. Yep. You okay?
Okay, G2 is over there. I think I will go ahead and grab that E7.
Everything
Can
slides
I have
down.
one coin and one change back, please?
One change back. Okay, and we have F7 popping out. F7 down here, so that's a nice hefty block of buildings over there. And G7's on the board too. F7 and G7. Okay, so in my case, I'm trying to figure out what the best situation to go with over there is, because I'm not seeing a ton of opportunity for clever ploys. We have G2, which could be a little bit irritating. We have E3, which might be a fun place to go. G7, which is barely useful. D4, which is barely useful. F3, which is barely useful. And F7, which is, again, barely useful. If you're noticing a trend here, it's that these are all barely useful. I don't love most of these tiles.
I do.
I hear you. I respect that viewpoint.
That's good.
But also, I don't love most of these tiles. I'm not seeing opportunities for my tiles to connect. I'm seeing lots of opportunities for your tiles to connect. You're like, I'm fine with that.
Yes.
I hear you on this.
Good.
I think I'm going to take G7.
You're awful.
I know.
Terrible person.
I'm paying 4, taking G7. It's okay, I'll let you take F7. Or I'll take F7. Both are possible. And we have G1 coming out. Your turn. What did you just do? How dare you?
You're the one who stole my things.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong with that.
Question is, where was I?
You had
here.
those, yep.
And I was here.
Yep. And I believe you're at F5 as well.
I believe.
You can double check.
Guess what? I can double check.
Okay, so you take the Imperial Harbor. You're going to take one of your markers, putting it on the Imperial Harbor to indicate that it's her monument, at least for right now.
F5. I have F5.
And that's going to give you 3 coins every time you take an action, which is fairly impressive.
It is?
It's good. Yeah, it's 3 coins. Whenever you take a commerce action, that's 3 coins on it.
This doesn't count for this.
Strictly speaking, according to the rules, it does not. I've been debating house ruling that it's more fun. I think it's more fun.
It's just,
Do you think we should do it?
we can.
And it could be I'm wrong in the rules because there's a whole sequence to the rules. I haven't reread the entire rule book, but I'm pretty sure the wording strictly says that whenever you see the symbol like this, it means you. Oh, wait, no, it does. It does.
Why?
Because this says it's a commercial building.
Okay.
The wording on these says that this. Okay, we've been playing wrong.
We've been playing very
Okay.
wrong. Oh, I should have scored so many more points last game. So many more
in the
points.
rules, these buildings say specifically on these symbols,
I have to
on
go down.
commercial, on residential, on civic. I've been treating all these like monuments, but they're actually specific. They're monuments that have a specific type.
Yes.
So yes, it is a commerce building. So yes, this civic building, which is now counts as civic, our entire game yesterday is null and void, by the way.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing either, because neither of us won. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but our friend is going to be really mad.
Oh no, I'm gonna text him right after this gameplay. Yeah. Okay, so you're done.
You
built the building.
I built the building.
That changes everything, though.
I know.
That changes everything.
I know.
Now what do I do?
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing next, and if you screw me up, I'm going to be very angry.
F7. Got
Don't
it.
you dare.
I can't.
You can't.
I wish I could, though, because F7 is clearly the move that you want to go with. Wow.
Leave it away.
The fact that you were going to do F7. I can't even stop you. This is going to be a completely embarrassing whitewashing of travesty of justice.
I have no more population, just as a heads up.
Oh my gosh, you have no more population? Well, if you don't, you can fix that easily enough.
I know.
A single population will give you second place points.
I know.
Okay, so none of these cards are useful for me.
What?
I'm gonna take
wait,
income.
it's not a civic building.
What's not? Which one?
Is it a civic building?
That's
It's
a commercial.
building.
All right, I'm done. This is a civic building. Okay, F7. She's like, I'm
Totally
taking that
worth
one.
it.
It is worth it. That's not the question so much. We have E3, which could be worthwhile for me. E3 is certainly not bad. Fine. I'm gonna go ahead and grab G2. Doesn't really help me significantly, but G2 could still be impactful, honestly. G2 and G1 could certainly be impactful. I think I'll grab G2. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta think about something. Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Please hold. Alright, this can go back over here. This is gonna go back over here. This is gonna come out over here.
He's gonna be really upset when he finds out he's in it win.
No. It's gonna be a little bit amusing. I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. In theory,
Yes.
if I built a population building,
Yes.
and then I destroyed said population building
Okay.
to build a different building,
Yes.
that requires me to have population to build it.
What building requires you to have population?
That one.
You must have 6 on the population track.
I
Yes.
don't.
You're saying if you had 6 and you built over it with this, you're allowed to.
Haha.
I don't know what you're doing, but okay. My turn?
Yes.
Are you sure?
What
What did you do last?
I built a population building.
Oh, okay, fine.
And I
That's
have
my
2.
turn. All right, I am paying 6, and I am buying G1.
Nice. I am going to take income because
Okay.
I need that. Can I have 6 money, please?
You can have 6 money.
Thanks.
Okay. On my turn, I'm going to go ahead and I will... Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that's so irritating.
I feel you. Maybe.
Oh, that's so irritating. Okay.
Jeez.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll make it work.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead... Oh, I am very, very sad about my life right now. Not my life. That's a little dramatic.
Wow.
That's a little dramatic. A little dramatic. Okay. Well then.
Will you take deep breaths, please?
No. No.
Is it my
No.
turn?
No. It's my turn. I'm just taking forever.
Just
I'm going to go ahead and build this one over here. So I at least get the points from that.
Nice. Yes, you should.
Okay.
My turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy E3. Can I have one
And I
more
can
coin back,
E3,
please?
3.
Oops, this
Okay.
goes here. Thanks.
Dead on the water, I say. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop in there a point for every... I'm just going to pop that in. Call it a day.
Here.
Your turn.
I'm thinking.
What are you thinking about? You must be thinking
Thinking
about
about
something.
What kind of a building is this?
That is a residential building.
Is this a... What's this one?
That's a civic building. 2 points per civic building.
So complicated.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? See the way you're acting like you're somebody else that makes me
Do you know how annoyed I am that you put that right there?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. I could take money. I could take D4. I don't care about D4. D4 has never affected me emotionally or in any way, really. It's just not really helpful to me.
Yeah.
I think the only right move
Is
take 7 money and prep for next time.
I will take F3.
F3. I'm kind of sad that you took F3 because I wanted F3.
Wow.
I just didn't have the money to take it.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to take D4 and trigger, so you only have 1 action left to do all the stuff you want to do, because you want to do so many things.
So much right now.
You want to do so many things.
You do.
See, I know she wants to do so many things, and this is her last thing she can do. You can do that over this.
I can't do that.
Why not? Oh, you don't have 6 on population check. Oh, it's good to me right now. It won't be good to me when this game is over.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Okay, so now you've done that, and I could do any one thing. I could do a build. I could take points for stuff-ish, maybe. It's not the best action. I could get a solid 2 points here by just putting that in play. I think that might be my best option, honestly. Alternatively, I can sacrifice myself. If I do this over here, I would get 5 points, which is potentially worth it, but I'd be going down 4, and I'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not worth it. I think I'll go ahead and build this civic building over here, and just get a point for every adjacent building.
Nice.
Alright, that's it. That's the end of the round. So, scoring board if you don't mind. More things will be happening this time. Still not a lot, but more things. So, starting with the population, I'm going to get the 7-point bonus, plus my 10 is 17, so I'm going to go from 16 to 33. Then that's 17, yeah, that's right. Okay, then you're going to get the 10, so you get from 13 to 23. Then from there, we're going to score for your any economy buildings. Neither of us have any economy buildings that score us points. In your case, I'll get 2 points for this building over here. That's going to be 2. I'll get 2 points for every coin, which means 6 points over here, so 35 to 41. I'll get 1 point for every coin, so another 3 points, 41 to 44. I'll get 1 point for every building, which means another 2 points, 44 to 46. And that is everything for me. You can get 1 point for every building over there. That's 2 points.
And then I get 7 points.
You get
for that.
7 points for that. Wow, 7 points, 25 to 32. Do you have anything else set up yet?
Nope.
Not yet. Oh my gosh. The question is, will you be able to catch up with the late turn hit? Okay.
Question.
Have you built any more
Nope.
civic buildings? Not yet. Okay. So, that leads to the next round, which means we go into the final age of the game, and we're going to start putting these out.
Oh no, we get 2 money. I get 2 money.
Oh, you get 2 money, and
you
I get 2 money. Okay.
Thank you. Go for it.
Yeah, okay. And we are good to go, and I believe you start this time.
Oh goodness, there's 3 money.
What are you taking?
F4.
F4. Oh, that seems reasonable.
Oh yes.
Why can't the buildings I want to come out actually come out? That'd be nice. Okay. Or, if you take e5, that's a problem. You don't have money.
Nope.
You don't have money. I'm going to take
Yeah.
money. I'm taking 7 money. Your turn. You didn't care about e5 at all. I forgot you wanted to do that. That's a civic building, so you're going to get a point on the point track if you don't mind giving yourself one.
I do not.
Fornum Romanum. Okay. And now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I am... Okay, so you still don't have money, and you don't care about that building, apparently. So we have less interaction than we might like otherwise. I could take d5 for 2, which I'll do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
You want to put a new card up?
I didn't, but I will now. A2.
What?
A2. Ooh, what are you doing? That's going to be 2 population, 2 money. Points up, or okay. Okay. And now it's my turn. Oh, that's smart.
Thank you. I thought so.
That's smart. Okay. In that case, I'm still going to go ahead and spend 4 and buy e5.
I don't like you. Can I have incomplete? I will take 8 money.
8 money for you. Wow.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
8 money. Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and build like a money thing right there?
Yeah, I'd love to build. Why don't I just take this like nice little 3 money and drop it down there? Does that work for you?
I agree.
That
It's
work
only
for you?
2 money.
It's 2 money thing, yeah. Okay. We got decisions to make.
Indeed.
We have C2 that I don't care about. We have A1 that I don't care about. We have B4 that I don't care about. Keep in mind, sometimes I care about these things, but I just say I don't care about it because that makes it safer. Or at least I think it's safer. Then we have so many options here. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab F2 for 6.
I'll buy C2 for 2.
Okay. F2 for 6, C2 for 2. We got cards sliding out. Board slowly filling up. We're going to be down to the end game soon enough. Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and take this action over here, and I'm going to plop that down over there.
Ooh.
So, these come down, and I just dump this little
Very nice.
thingy over there, like so. These return to my supply, and I get those markers down. Your turn. I go down 4 population, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you were at 10, so you're at 6.
Yep.
Very nice.
Ties are friendly. We'll cover it if it comes down to a tie.
Okay.
Oh, I need a marker to show that's my monument.
Can I have income, please?
Can you have income? Yes, you could have income, actually. How much income do you want?
I will take 8.
8 income.
Oops.
Okay. There's still a lot of cards out there. Still a lot of situations on the board that are very tempting in different ways. Don't care with that. That one doesn't help me. There's so many things here.
I know.
A1 could be useful in different ways. That could be useful in its own way. I like that, actually. That's not bad.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to buy that then. I don't actually need to buy that. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this down the board. A simple 1 point for every building it touches.
Nice.
Your turn.
Trying to decide what I want to do.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
I will buy A2 for 4 money.
Okay. We have that over there. That wouldn't help me significantly. But those two together could. Okay, I'm going to take money. I'm going to get my 4 here. Plus 1, 2 is 3, 6. Plus my 5 is 11. Okay, your turn.
What?
I have 4, 5, 6, plus 5. How many times have you taken income and not taken that?
3 times.
So you get 9 money.
Someone will correct me.
That's
below.
okay. Commenter 452.
Thank you so much.
Content is appreciated.
Yes. So much money.
Although it's off camera, it's actually a drop off camera.
I forgot about my money over there. Okay.
I apologize. I didn't realize some of these cards are a drop off the camera, so it is what it
Indeed.
is. I'll slide this up a bit now.
What? Is there a better spot that I can do that in? I don't think so.
Oh, that's the right move. Oh, that's brilliant.
Why?
Nothing. Not what you did. No. I mean, you're brilliant too.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You're brilliant too.
Thanks. get myself a point.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 2, 3 money, and I'll just put a 3 in, and I'll buy B4. Your turn.
I'm trying to move that all down. What's that next? C1.
C1. I've been looking for C1 the entire game. It's too late now. I don't care about it anymore.
That's good.
Because you're like, I want C1. Okay.
Thank you.
That's great. I will pay for C4. This comes out, and I'll pay for C4, paying 3, and then dump this over here. Your turn. You having trouble there?
Yes.
Okay.
Your turn.
You're doing that there, which makes sense. But if I dump D3 there, I could do that, which is not bad. I think I'll go ahead and buy D3.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Your turn.
I will buy A7.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this 2 population down here. And we have 2. Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, mind if I change that slightly? I'm going to build this instead. Can we move back down 2 population?
You can.
Okay. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do that there, do that there. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build this civic building situation over here.
What does that one do?
2 points for every adjacent civic building.
Nice.
That's why I switched that out. Your turn.
What is yours? Yours is a commercial building. This is residential.
Residential,
This is
civic.
and commercial.
Yes. This, by the way, in case you're wondering, is the sun-dropped version of Foundations of Rome. I have to pause and remember the name there. In case you're looking at this, there is sun-dropped and non-sun-dropped. I believe you could currently still buy this on the publisher's website. This was a Kickstarter, but I believe they have overstock extra copies or whatever. You can check a look. I don't know. I'm still hoping to do another Kickstarter. Not for myself. I have the game already, but because it's a fantastic game, and once the reviews start pouring in, I'm eager for people to be able to get their hands on another copy, because it's a good game. It's very overproduced. Very, very, very overproduced. And not cheap. But it's very interesting and cutthroat intense.
Mm-hmm.
And your turn.
I know. Shh.
Well, you have, like, only 3 options. Ish.
This would give me 2 points.
That would give you 2 points for your money. That would give you 2 points. That would give you 8 points.
8 points. 2 points.
It's 2 times 4.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
That's what I want to do. That, and you get another point right now because it's a civic building.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy up this building over here, this Circus Maximus.
Nice. Where's
and
it
I'm going
going?
to dump it over here.
Nice. Very smart. That is very smart.
That's
That
the
is
wrong building.
not the right thing.
There we go. Okay. This goes back here, and your turn.
Fascinating. I will take income.
Income, okay. Income for you. You have how much income?
That is a good question.
You have a lot of income.
I think I have
So
11.
if you look-
3 plus 3 is 6 plus 5 is 11.
11. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Then I have Circus Maximus. I'll put this off here. On my turn, I'll go ahead and spend 3, and I'll buy C6. Okay. Your turn.
Thanks. Which one do I want to buy? A1 or C5?
I definitely recommend A1
Why?
because I want C5.
You
You asked me a question.
I will buy C5. There you go.
Okay. From there, I will go ahead. If I buy A1, I trigger so that you have only 1 more move.
Yes.
Which I think I'm fine with because I only want 1 more move. So I'm going to go ahead and buy A1.
Enjoy.
I'm going to put down a marker, and I have only 1 move that I'm making.
Same. I just need to decide what that is.
And the game with the convenient no money.
I do have 2 for every civic building right here.
And then you get another point for building it.
Yes, I do. Ouch, my knees. Here, Jordan.
Okay. I could do that. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be hurtful, I could be anything you like. I want to get something there. I'm currently... I don't have any civic building that works there. I have population building that works there. I could just do money, but money doesn't help me that much. But if I get something, it's something. I'll go ahead and... I guess if I upgrade it to this, I get 2 points out of that. So fine, so I'll go ahead and upgrade this to that. We'll dump that over there, which I don't think helps you, but it does help me by 2 points. And that's that.
Okay.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
So, scoring track. That's where we get to the end of the game. We're going to go to the scoring track. You, Rena, are ahead on the population track.
I am.
So you get an 8 plus the 10-point bonus brings you 18 points, plus 37 is 45. That's not true, it's 55. Don't cheat, Alex. I get the 8 points you currently have, so I get 46 to 54. Then we start scoring for all the various points on things.
Yes.
So let's start by scoring with your monuments. Your monuments are 7 points for that monument straight up, and I have 8 points for mine. So basically, I go up to you, and then we both go up 8 to 55 to 63. Okay, that's very tedious over there. Then from there, let's start scoring through these one at a time. I'm going to score mine first. I have 2 points times 2 for every money times 7. So that's going to be 14 money right there. So I get 14 points on blue, right? 63 to 77. Then I have 1 point for every population this touches. That's mine, right? Yes. Okay.
Yes,
so I have 1 point for 4 over here and for 4 over here. That's going to be 8 points. 8 points plus the 77 brings me to 85. Then I have 2 points for every civic building. That's going to be 6 points. 6 points, 85 to 91. I have 1 point for every population building, population it touches. So that's going to be 4, 8, 9, 10. 10, right? Okay, 10 over there. So that's going to be another 10 points, bringing me to 101.
Nice.
Then that's that. 1 point for every building it touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different buildings. 6 to 7. And then 2 points for every building. That's going to be another 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 point for every gold. It's going to be 3 points of gold, and that 1, 2, 3, I believe, is my final score.
Yes.
In your case, we're going to go ahead and score for these. So you have 2 points for that. That's going to be 8 points over there. So you have 863 to 71. Then you have 1 point for every population. That's going to be over here. So 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 1 point for every building touches. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be another 3 points. 1, 2, 3. We will have 2 points for every civic building. That's going to be 4 more points. So 78 to 82. Then we're going to have, this is yours and it needs a thingy on it.
Oops.
That's going to be 2 points for every money. That's going to be your big money maker.
Yeah.
Which is going to be 3 plus 5 plus times 2 is 10 points. So that brings you to 92. And I think that's it.
That's my lowest score.
That's your lowest score. Oh, you're right. You usually cross over to 100.
I usually cross over 100.
Yeah. And I think, oh wait, no. You get 3 points for this over here.
Oh, nice.
So you got 3, 1, 2, 3. And I get 2 points for this one.
Very nice.
1, 2. Anything else we're missing? I think that is everything. You can generally just look at your player boards and cover it that way. And that is basically Foundations of Rome.
Indeed. That's
Foundations of Rome. This is our 2-player gameplay of it. I still want to play it with the trading and stealing module. I have a few more things I want to go into. What were you doing?
Steal all my places.
Well, the trading or trading and stealing. You can do either or both of them. And then I think there's one more, the event module I haven't played with. We played with the objectives. We played with the leaders. We played with basically everything. We generally play with drafting. I do prefer the drafting.
I think I prefer the drafting.
Gives you more control.
I'm happy that I tried it at least once, though, to see.
But this is basically Foundations of Rome. There'll be a review on the channel at some point with more stuff and content and things and all that stuff. But until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
I'm Rena.
And have a good one.